Jakesazombie Gaming.
At least I'm pretty well-rounded this time.
Alright.
Alright, so... Calculester is enjoying a nice, quiet lunchtime charge when Zoe interrupts his Riviere with a question. Hey, Calculester. Oh, that's cool. I like the Hawaiian shirt on him, actually. That's pretty cool. And I like her fangirl shirt. I think she should be could be another character that I would actually like to pursue in the game. Her and Polly are two of them that I would think would be funny to go down their trees. Or their storylines, or whatever you want to call them. Can you figure out which Spooky High vending machine they are? Your friends are with the vending machines, right? I am friends with every person, friend Zoe. But, like, are the vending machines people that you're friends with? That is a rather insulting question. Yes, vending machines are people, and yes, I am friends with them. Oh, so vending machines have feelings? Of course they have feelings. Which feelings? I do not know. I am a terrible friend. Aw, man, don't be sad. We can figure this out together for my quiz. But how can we talk to the vending machines about their feelings? Use pure logic, Cal. Vending machines seem to give away things when you put money in them. So put coins in and ask them about their feelings. Just look up their manuals. I love conducting obsessive online search on all my favorite topics. Don't you, Zoe? She's hard to get. Yeah, I bet that there's like lots of little things that could be misinterpreted and piss her off on accident.
Success!
Pure logic is sound. Vending machines have one input and one output. Let's use that input and scrutinize the output. You go down the row of vending machines, stuffing coins into each of them and seeing what comes out. Oh look, this one spit out almond joy. This one seems to have dispense almond sadness. And this one gave me an almond help me. I'm trapped inside this immobile shell selling sugar to high schoolers. Please don't kill me.
I am happy.
Understanding of friends' feelings. Enhanced. I am happy. You make a mental note not to buy any more candy from that third vending machine. Calculester is delighted with you, though, so it's all good. Bing, 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 bing.
All right.
All right. I got 6 money.
Show me that money.
Hey, last night I read this article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer. Quick, give me that dangerous money you have in your still healthy pockets. What is this? A bag of regular cocaine. A penguin mask. I'm not going to buy any of that yet, just because I thought there would be something like more related to Calculester in there.
All right.
Outdoors, recess half hour crazy. Start chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him about the hilarious story about last summer at Monster Camp. You know the one involving a beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say Goblin King, there was 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it into +2 fun. Hell yeah!
Hello, fellow organic life forms.
Oh, okay, I can hear his voice in there now. And so, after careful internet research, this plant truly does look good enough to...
My love.
Send nudes. Mary! That's right, it is I, the international prince, popping once more into this dimension to take an of legal age high schooler for my betrothed. My tongue doesn't like to work when I talk too much. And this time, I'm here for... You start to think of a polite way to explain that you're only interested in one of your 8 most charismatic classmates. Or perhaps some bonus newbies. Or maybe even not anyone on anyone else's radar after you've bought an item at the shop or something.
Utter elegance.
Oh! That plant, right there. My plant? This plant? Plangelina Joliffe? Plangelina Joliffe. Oh man, what a name. Yes, the very same. She, he, it, they. However this inanimate vegetable chooses to identify, it is clearly my soulmate, and marriage to Plant Jelena is the only thing that will ever save my lonely soul. Calculator seems a little unsure. Gosh, why is the prince like this? Always crashing high schools to marry people I guess plant life now? You need to stop him. That is a great name for a plant, I agree. It's fantastic. Wait. Do you need to stop him? Shouldn't you just let him marry the plant and stop pursuing your love interests? No, wait, maybe Calculester would be sad if this plant friend got married, would he? God, I don't know. It'll probably all be based on your stats anyway. You can't marry that plant. He's already married. To the sea! Yeah. No. Wait. No. Yeah. Just let him marry the fucking plant. Let's try not to get him to marry it. Married to the sea. What? Plant Jelena? No! How could you do this to me? I mean, I didn't even know you existed until a few minutes ago, and apparently this union predates that? But still, I shall win your love back, my love. I shall go fight the sea!
Erasing memory of this mess.
Do we have evidence to suggest that everyone from this dimension is like this? Or is the prince simply unique? You don't know, and honestly you don't care. But what you do know and care about is that the prince goes and fights the sea so hard that that sharks evolve to live on land. The sharks take to the streets and form an amazing heavy metal band called the Literal Actual Street Sharks. You take Calculaster on a date to see their first concert, and the experience is so enjoyable, gives you 2 creativity and 1 charm. Hell to the yeah!
All right.
Calculaster's still here. You sit down with Zoe and Calculaster. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. That is, she has a screaming man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity out through his eye sockets. Friend Zoe, I am afraid I must take issue with your current practice. What, eating? Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while voiding his bowels and bladder does not seem nice.
Are you for real?
While voiding his bladder and bowels. Look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts raw malice and the concept of despair. But still, don't judge me. I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish that you would find another way to attain sustenance. You can't stand to see those two at odds. Maybe you could convince Zoe to change her ways, or convince Calculaster that they don't need changing. Zoe, why don't you eat this vegan brownie I bought instead? It's probably way tastier than that guy's sanity. Oh, come on, Calculaster. Sanity isn't even one of the top 5 worst things Zoe could be devouring from this dude. Yeah, let's go with Calculaster for now. Wait, are you telling me it's possible to eat food? Yes, that is in fact the primary purpose of food. Wow, well this changes everything. Toss me that brownie. Tossing the brownie is unnecessary because you're sitting right next to Zoe, but you don't want to argue with a woman who has an insane half-corpse tied to a cafeteria table.
OMG!
This is delicious! It doesn't even taste like suffering a little bit. That is because it is a vegan brownie. You know, I never thought I could enjoy something that didn't involve mutilating a person's body and mind. You have opened my many eyes today. But I'm not sure if I'm ready to go full vegan. Maybe I can be flexitarian, as sometimes eating vegan food, sometimes devouring people's minds and souls. Okay, enough. It sounds okay enough. Query, what should we do with the gibbering man still affixed to the table? Oh man, I don't know. This is so embarrassing. Put him in the trash compactor, I guess? That seems a little official school policy, yes? You really bond with Calculaster while hauling the convulsing mass of human flesh to the garbage chute. Teamwork makes the dream work. What the hell is up with this game? I love it.
All right.
Auditorium. That day while rehearsing the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role requires you to be. It doesn't seem to have any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but you might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain +2 creativity. You also lose 3 years of your life as your end of the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in game anyway. Afterwards, Calculester manages to catch you alone. You can tell he's nervous because he prints out a piece of paper that says "I am nervous" from his crotch.
Farewell.
Hello, friend Jake. I have recently completed an inventory of my feelings repository and found numerous romantic feelings for you. I am having trouble interpreting these feelings. Are they good? Are they bad? Is your love a virus? I do not know. However, I have determined that the best way to find out for sure is to confront you directly. Confront you. Would you like to go on a date with me? Yes, no. You immediately shout "why" so loud that the passing students think you're having an existential crisis.
I am happy.
Emotion found. Pleased. However, due to lack of amorous experience on my part, I must rely on you to choose our date. Perhaps something to help me illuminate the monster condition? I love to be around organics and do ordinary organic things. You know, just the thing. Let's read Heidegger's Complete Works of the Nature of Monster Condition by Romantic Candlelight. Let's go to the hospital and watch people give birth. It's the new Netflix and chill. That's weird, but they're organic. I see nothing wrong with this. Neither do you, mostly because you're a fucking weirdo. You break into the maternity ward at Monstropolis General to ogle some births.
Initializing love.exe.
I can hear Jack's voice now, like with a lot of these. I did not expect so much blood and screaming. Is this love? You gaze happily at the infested spider woman giving birth to thousands of live dripping young before you. Yes, you say. Yes, it is. You and Calculus are so overcome by the beauty of the event taking place that you barely even notice the nurses screaming at you to get the fuck out of there. You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun. Monster Prom draws near. Ooh! I'm gonna ask Calculester.
My name is Calculester. All right.
Here we go. I gotta take another sip because my throat is killing me. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. I don't know, Jake. I have stored countless images of you failing again and again in my memory RAM. And I have quite a lot of memory RAM. And yet your failures have taken like a third of it. I even made a silly loop of the footage with lo-fi hip-hop playing in the background to make it less depressing.
Is this what people call lame?
I'm not sure what is required to succeed at prom, but all data gathered implies whatever it is, it cannot be achieved by partnering with you. Sorry, friend
Static
Jake.
rejection protocol.
What? What is this? Clearly this was too much for you. You abandoned high school and spent the rest of your life designing a robot for sex purposes. Unfortunately, as soon as your robot lover got true AI, it rejected you. Best at high-fiving, most artificial yet genuine. That's what I'm saying, Extra. That is what I am saying. This is bullshit, and they know it. 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. Oh, excuse me. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened. Calculester went to the Robo University and majored in mecha robotics. He's now 250 feet tall, fights against weird giant creatures, protecting Tokyo 3. Miranda used her vast knowledge of serfs to get a job, handpicking the best serfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her serfs to do the work. Polly took a summer job as a ghost of Christmas present. She spent most of her time partying. There was almost no work because, you know, it was summer. For those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed larger than life. And then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then. But there were plenty of battles left in that war, called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. If you've made it this far, that means you've watched until the end of the video, so thank you so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, don't forget to like it by giving it a thumbs up and commenting what you liked about it, or what you'd like to see more of. And absolutely, most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and ring that little bell icon so you can join the Horde and be notified anytime I post any other videos. Thank you, Horde members, so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye!